If Sir would just relax, he'd find everything will go much better. Then we could all be chums.
It's easy for you to say relax, but you haven't got constipation. I'm in constant agony.
Don't worry, we'll soon get that nasty little fellow sorted out, won't we? I've got a new pump. It will flush away all your troubles just like that.
You didn't used to work at a car wash by any chance, did you?
Funny you should say that, but I used to. If this enema doesn't work, go along to the car wash and stick your bottom out of the window. It's just as good. No, seriously, my little enema pump is very gentle. Your bottom is safe in my hands, don't worry.
Well, I suppose that's very reassuring. You've done all this before then?
No, actually it's my first time. The pump's just come in. But it looks quite simple.
So, how can I be sure you're not going to damage anything down there?
Sir hasn't got bars, has he? We don't want to suck those up as well, do we? That would make an awful mess, wouldn't it? Here we are. This is the room. It's in here. Just take your trousers off and put your feet in the stirrups, and I'll be with you in a jiffy.
How humiliating. Hang on a minute, nurse. Nobody can see in, can they? I don't want any of my patients taking selfies and posting them on Facebook. I'm a professional doctor. I don't want to be seen with my trousers down. My reputation will be in tatters.
So will your bottom if you don't keep still, Dr. Hancock. Gently washing down the river, washing all your troubles away. That's a little lullaby I sing to relax the patients. It doesn't always work. Sometimes they tell me to shut up.
Yes, I can understand that. Ah, hang on a minute. The water's boiling and there's bubbles, soap bubbles.
I told you it was from a car wash. You thought I was making it up, didn't you? Just try and stay calm. It's done thousands of cars apparently. It even cleans inside the exhaust.
Ah yes, that's better. Yes, it is quite relaxing. Yes, well, that's better. Well, thank you, nurse. I'll put in a good word for you at your next review. Nurse Larkins, isn't it?
That's very nice of you. You are a nice man. However, I'm afraid the enema didn't work, Dr. Hancock.
What do you mean it didn't work? It must have worked. So, why do I feel a lot better then?
Because I left the O's up there. No, it's simple. You've got a triple impacted stool. It's the size of a London sewer fatberg. I rested away for 40 minutes but I couldn't budge it. The other nurses couldn't shift it either.
Other nurses? So how many nurses have seen my bottom?
I don't know. How many nurses do you know?
So, what am I supposed to do now? I was relying on the good old NHS. I'm back where I started. I might as well be a gas fitter.
Don't blame me. I did all I could. I pumped so much water up your backside, it was coming out both ends. You nearly drowned. I did give you mouth to mouth. Quite unpleasant. Anyway, don't worry. I'll show it to you later. It's all on film.
What on earth do you mean it's all on film?
Oh, it's only for training purposes.
I can feel it. I'm still in pain. You've made it worse, Nurse Larkins. Are you sure you've been trained?
Of course I am. Well, I will be in a couple of years. Anyway, I've got a backup plan. Take this pack of laxatives home with you and by Monday you'll be right as rain. The sun will be shining out of your bottom.
You mean to tell me I've waited 4 hours in A&E for a packet of laxatives?
Take one. Go on, they're quite refreshing. They melt in the mouth.
You're right. They're sort of minty, aren't they?
Hang on a minute. That's a pessary. They go in the other end.
You're back, Hancock. That didn't take long. Everything's sorted out, I hope. Everything's dickety-boo, isn't it? I wish. You're joking, aren't you? I've just spent 3 hours being pressure washed and still the nurse couldn't shift it. All I got was a load of old flannel and some packets of laxatives. Ah, well, perhaps that's all you need. They must know what they're doing. It's the NHS, isn't it? Yes, you don't need to tell me about the NHS. No, I wouldn't bet on it. Now, what's it say on the label? Take 2 every 3 hours and then take 7 every 2 hours. That sounds an awful lot. Are you sure, Hancock?
It's here in black and white, that's what it says, Sid. Anyway, I enjoyed chewing them.
Those laxatives must have worked, Hancock. How are your bowels feeling this morning then?
Yes, I can feel them back in action. I can feel them working away, Sid. They're very lively, in fact. It shouldn't be long before an all-clear sound.
There you are then, let that be a lesson to you. I knew you'd soon be sorted out. It's just God teaching you a lesson for all that fasting nonsense. Or maybe it's Mahatma Gandhi, annoyed about losing his record.
I don't know. I would have thought God would have been quite pleased with me, Sid, resisting the temptations of the flesh and all. By the way, have you seen my laxatives, Sid? I left them on the table last night.
Well, they're not there now. I haven't seen them.
They've flaming well gone. I need them. I've got to complete my course, otherwise it won't work. I heard you. You must have come down during the night. They're mine. Leave them alone.
Oh yeah, of course. I always like to munch a few laxatives during the night. Don't be daft.
Well, there's one way to test this. Are you going regularly? I could check, you know. I'm entitled to. I'm a doctor. I have the right.
Mind your own business. My bowels are nothing to do with you.
Well, who else could have taken them? You tell me that, Sid James. There's only you and me live here.
What about the cleaner?
The cleaner? She left years ago. You kept making the place untidy, didn't you?
I thought that was a job. I was worried she didn't have enough to do. Hang on a minute. It could have been my pet took 'em.
You haven't got a pet.
Yes, I have. I've got a pet rat.
Nonsense. I haven't seen it. Where's the cage you keep it in? Not in your bedroom, I hope. And not in the airing cupboard.
I didn't bother with a cage. It lives in the house. It's a free-range rat.
It's in the house. It's in your rent agreement, Sid. No pets. What would my patients think if they knew I had vermin roaming around? They'd be worried they might get fleas.
Rodney's not vermin. He's a friend and a valued colleague.
Well, if your rat has decided to eat all my laxatives, I had better get some, Sid. I hope Rodney gets diarrhea. It's bank holiday. The local chemist will be closed. I'd better get some on the net. Here, look, £5.40. Get the all clear. That's the brand. Extra strong laxatives. Wait a minute. Delivery Monday. I can't last until Monday. I've got to complete my course. It's dangerous to stop halfway through. Look, Sid, I'm starting to shake.
How many packets have you had, Hancock?
Only 2, maybe 3. They're like Imperial Mints. You just chew them.
3 packets, Hancock. You're addicted to them.
Nonsense. I'd better contact the hospital, however. Could I speak to Nurse Larkin, please? It's Dr. Hancock. Yes, hello again. Is that Nurse Larkin? Well, the reason I'm ringing you is that I need more of your Get the All Clear Extra Strong laxatives.
What do you mean you can't?
I'm a fellow NHS professional and I'm in the NHS as a patient in dire need. Nonsense. As a doctor, I order you. I can get addicted. I'm hardly going to get addicted to laxatives, am I? I'll end up needing a bowel transplant. Don't be ridiculous. Shane Warne, what's he got to do with it? What are you talking about? No, I don't want a massage. Look, I'll have £50 waiting for you. That should sort it out. Be a good chap. Yes, Nurse Larkin is coming round here, Sid. You can lend me £50, can't you?
I can't afford £50.
Your rat owes me £50. Stick it on his bill then, Sid. I hope he regrets it.
Good evening.
Nurse Larkin, thank God you're here. There's still time. I've got to finish my course of laxatives by the night.
All right, don't panic. We'll have your bottom right as rain. We don't want you to end up like Danny Dyer, do we? Or Danny Diarrhea is his now name. Wouldn't want to be driven by him, would you? Hang on a minute. Your hand is shaking. Are you sure you're all right?
Of course I'm all right. My hand's as steady as a rock. Or maybe it's the constipation which you have failed to clear up. It's just a nervous twitch. It will go away.
Are you always this irritable? And you're being very evasive. Are you sure you're not addicted to laxatives?
Now look here, Sigmund Freud. Give me those tablets this minute. Sid, get a glass of water.
Hang on. Oh dear, I must have dropped them outside. Silly me.
Oh no, you weren't standing over the drain outside the house, were you? I've lost my car keys down there before now. Say you weren't, please. Those laxatives are a lifeline.
Now wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I was standing over the drain.
I can't go on. I might as well chop myself. 2 weeks it's been without relief until I started to take those laxatives. They're what I need now.
It's alright, I was only joking. Here they are.
Thank God. That's taking the weight off me shoulders.
And in a few shakes of a lamb's tail, they'll be taking the weight off your bottom too. Right, I'll be off. Don't tell the sister I was here though.
Oh no, you're not going. You've got to stay here in case I need more.
Oh dear, you really are addicted, aren't you? I can't, I start my shift in 3 hours, they'll miss me.
I doubt it. You've got to stay there. I'm begging you. Sid, make him stay.
You can't do that, that's kidnapping.
Everyone stay quiet. It's Mrs. Barnett, Hancock. What on earth does she want? Tell her to book an appointment. There's one in 6 weeks. She wants to know if you're all right. She wants to know how your constipation is. How on earth did she find out about that? I suppose half the surgery know. If they don't, they soon will. She's a bit of a gossip hound, Mrs. Barnett.
You don't mean the old lady with the varicose veins, do you? I was chatting to her outside. I might have let it slip. Help me, lady, I'm being held prisoner. The doctor's addicted to laxatives, he's gone bonkers. What's going on? I can feel something's up, my bunions are aching. Leave the doctor alone, you horrible man, he's a saint, he's got healing hands.
Oh, stop there, Nurse Larkins. Sid, he's made a dash for the door in the confusion. Stop him. It's too late, Hancock. He's got away. Damn, I'm still going to need some more laxatives. That packet he brought is gone. Did he leave any behind? I don't think so. You're back to square one, Hancock.
And congratulations to Anthony Aloysius St. John Hancock for beating the Guinness World Record for the number of laxatives consumed in a 48-hour period. You're a braver man than what I am, Dr. Hancock. Are those bicycle clips still holding up?
Unaccustomed as I am.
Well, thank you, Dr. Hancock, but I'm afraid someone is trying to beat the Cadbury cream egg eating record in Stoke Darbanon and we're running late.
Where do you want to put this new blue plaque, Hancock? You want to put it next to your fasting record? You don't have to ask, do you? You can stick it up your flaming jacksie for all I care.